All right, guys. I welcome back to the channel. This is Tuesday, which you already know that we're gonna have a short week because of that Thanksgiving. So I'm believing that Tuesday is today going into Wednesday. It's gonna be very crucial for our trading. Just because it's going to be a short week, so I really don't think anything's going to happen. Of course, Thursday's nothing's going to happen, and then Friday, the market closes again. So I'm going to go over a couple of crosses that I'm looking at right now. First one being, let's go to Euro GBP. Actually gotten this earlier on yesterday. As you see, we touched the bottom, well, the low of the year for this one. Well, came close to the low of the year. We had selling pressure on our RSI, so buying pressure on our RSI. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and take this trade to the upside from this pressure right here. As you see, last week we bounced off, pushed up a little higher. So we did have an engulfing candle, but I saw hesitation on the lower time frames. Right, you had hesitation on lower time frames. You got a wick here, a push up. Right, so we saw hesitation here. Right, we had a really a small candle. I wouldn't call it indecision, but it's a really no movement for this 4 hours and a push up. All right, got a few pips out of that one. If you were able to see that one, about 40 pips from the top to the bottom. Not a bad move. All right, gold. Because everybody loves to trade gold. Gold is kind of in a weird position because we are waiting on the DXY to make a decision on whether it's going to go back into an uptrend or a downtrend. So I do have this high value price line marked up here. So you see, you got a push down, a retracement into this area, a push down all the way back down, push back up into this area. Everyone waiting to see if this thing is going to push off of this area again since we broke it. If you're kind of confused about how I found that area as well, if you extend this line here, right, we have pretty much a cancellation candle, right, or a railroad candle, however you want to look at it. So it's one bearish, one bullish candle right next to each other. They probably pretty much cancel each other out. So usually that means that this is either a reversal zone, 1, 2, a support and resistance, either one, however you want to look at it. So we did it again. So we had a bearish candle, a bullish candle in this area, and then we finally got a push. Then you got a push up in here and then push back down. So definitely a reversal zone, definitely a support resistance in this area. So I'm waiting for this thing to make a decision on if it's going to push further back down and touch this major support area right here, or is it going to wick off and come back to the top here? So that's what I'm waiting on gold. But to help you look through gold, so I'm going to go to the DXY, which is the dollar index. Right, so we're at a weird point on DXY. Still attempting to make a decision. All right, so if we look at it, if we go all the way back, see if I can figure this out real quick. Exit out of the RSI. I just use it to see if it's overbought or oversold on the RSI. I will go over that on another video or later video for you. So if we zoom out, on the daily, you see that you had the high of the year, right? And then we broke down to a higher low, but then we had a lower high. And say vice versa, all the way down to the bottom, retracement, push, and then we had a push back up. So on the daily, it still like a low, a downtrend, but we had a failure to go lower right here. And we're having issues getting back to this high that's up here. All right, another railroad candle. So it's pretty much another reversal candle, right? Push back down all the way back here, and we're not getting to our high here. So we do have a little bit of a gap, so this might help us get to this high here and then push back down to close this gap. What I'm hoping for is kind of this move here. If we get up to here, here we go. All right, so this area right here, we had a push up and then a straight push down. How many pips? $74 pip move, not bad. So that's what I'm looking for, is for it to do the same exact thing. Or since we kind of have a railroad characteristics here, kind of test this high again and then finally drop. I mean, unless we get a strong push up here, which I don't see right now because of just the movement. All right, we did have a bullish push here, but we have a lot of void in this area. Right, in this fair value area, it's a lot of void, a lot of price that is not traded on this side equally. And of course, the market likes to trade equally or finish off imbalances. So you have a lot of movement here where we could bounce back down to. So we're just being patient, seeing what the market's going to do tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a lot of movement tomorrow, and see if we have anything that could move the market. We do have a red folder. I really doesn't know it. I really don't know what this means, but I mean, you can look it up for yourself. So we could have some big movement around 10 o'clock tomorrow, which is Central Time for me. So see what really happens. I really wanted to push up here into this value area here, and then come right back down to shoot down. Because then if it shoots down like that, it'll be fast, catch a lot of pips really quickly, easy money. But that's really all I'm looking at right now. Of course, I'm looking at the GBP pairs, but they're kind of consolidating. Made a little move from this up move here on this uptrend, right? Broke up here, then give us a new high. Kind of broke my trend line, so I'm just waiting for this thing to, after it breaks my trend line, right? Just waiting for this thing to retest this trend line to come back down. That's it. That's GBP CAD, but I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Everything is at a pivotal point because we're going into quarter four. We are in quarter four for the year. So a lot of transition, a lot of the cross is turning around for the end of the year. So just be patient. Hopefully tomorrow we get some good moves from gold, Euro, GBP again, GBP CAD. Hopefully the dollar makes a decision tomorrow as well after news. It might push the DXY up and then give you a false high and then push right back down. All right. I appreciate y'all for listening. I look forward to hearing about any one of the pairs that you want me to look at or any questions that you do have. Like I said, I will be going off the RSI in a later video. And great trading for y'all. Like I said, my mentor always tells us so that I always believe that we'll never look down on anybody unless we're willing to pick them up. Y'all have a blessed one.